have to bedazzle 20 of these Brazilian Boom Boom creams in the next 2 weeks. This is exciting. It will be done, I promise you that. It's just how we're gonna get there is questionable. What day is it? It's almost 2:30 and I'm giving up. An anonymous person reached out to me and asked me if I could bedazzle 20 Brazilian Boom Boom creams. I of course said yes, I would love to do that. And then they proceeded to send me the heaviest box I've ever lifted, full of, well, I haven't opened it up, but I assume it's full of Brazilian Boom Boom creams for me to bedazzle. I said I would get it done in 2 weeks, and to be honest, that's kind of ambitious of me. And they said, great, but we want 6 of them done as soon as possible. They're on a time crunch for 6 of them. And then the rest I have 2 weeks to complete. So this is a challenge, not even a challenge. I need to get it done. This is me documenting the next 2 weeks where I have to bedazzle a lot of Boom Boom creams. This is actually insane. I'm really hoping I can do it. If you can't tell, I'm a people pleaser, and if I don't hit this deadline, I'm gonna hate myself. So let's just get into it. Let's unbox these Boom Boom creams. I'm not joking when I say this thing is so heavy. It's really heavy. This is so crazy. So there's 2 boxes. This one has 8 in it. And this one has 12 Boom Boom creams in it. Wow, I knew there was gonna be 20 in here, but it's just crazy looking at all of them at one time. It is a huge pile of Sol de Janeiro. I don't know how I'm gonna get this done in 2 weeks. I'm so nervous. Before we can start, I need to unbox all the bedazzling items I bought. I got everything off of Amazon, and the first box is just the little teeny tiny gems that will go on the cap to spell out Sol de Janeiro and to go on the sides that say Boom Boom cream. The next package is the gem picker-uppers. I have faithfully used the Pick Me Up by Silhouette, and it's worked for me and I love it, but I thought this is the perfect time to test out some new gem picker-uppers. These were like insanely cheap, so if they do work, I think I might be switching over to them. And they come in really cute colors. This one is a blue, this one's pink, this one's green, and this one's a light pink. And then also in this bag is, oh no, this one doesn't have a cap. Okay, we found the cap. But we also have glue. I use a glue called Gem Tack glue because it's super good. It really secures the gems. And then we just have a bunch of white gems. Like seriously, so many white gems. And also some tiny black gems. This last package is so heavy and I haven't opened it up yet, so I really want to know what's in here, making it so heavy. Oh my god. It is so many gems. Probably like 5 pounds worth of gems. I have all my supplies and I have all my Boom Boom creams, so I think I'm ready to start. Here we go. It is day 5 and we are really behind. Let me just pause and go back to day 1 to explain how we got here. Day 1, the package of all of the Boom Boom creams arrives around 4, 5-ish. I don't exactly remember when, but it was like 4-ish, 5. And so I immediately start this video and I start unboxing everything. I start getting together all my supplies.
Sorry if this clip was kind of boring. I thought it was really satisfying, so I did include it in here. But it's just me taking out all of the Boom Boom creams from their packaging. This did take me a really long time for no reason, mostly because I stacked them into a giant pyramid and then decided I actually didn't like the pyramid shape and then restacked them for no reason.
By the time I had everything laid out and I grabbed 3 Boom Boom creams and I was ready to bedazzle, it was probably like 9 p.m. And so I worked for maybe 3-ish hours.
Now that I'm editing this and going back and looking at all the video timestamps, it was actually closer to 4.5 hours I bedazzled day 1. I stayed up until 1 a.m. on day 1, just bedazzling my little heart out. Did I really get that far into my bedazzling journey? No, I did not. If I'm being 100% honest with myself, I should have not done the tops and sides in the teeny tiny gems. I should have just done everything in all clear gems. But when I started this, I did not know it would take me 10 years to do the tops and the sides of the jars. So I only finished
the black part of the top where it says Sol de Janeiro. That's what I got done from day 1. And to stay on track, I need to do 1.5 of these Boom Boom creams a day. But I said to myself, that's okay. I'll make up for it in day 2. So day 2 rolls around and I'm working on it, and it's taking so much longer than what I thought it would take.
Something that I really should have taken into account when I agreed I would do these in 2 weeks is the fact that whenever I did a little tiny area on the side of these Bum Bum creams, I would have to wait until they were somewhat dry before I could rotate it, or else the gems would literally fall off. So not only was I, using time to bedazzle these creams, I was also wasting time waiting for this glue to get somewhat dry. And I'm not gonna lie, it was a little soul crushing watching the time literally wasting away before me. And it was here where I realized I might not get this done in 2 weeks.
So I finished all the sides and we arrived to day 3 and I finally do the gold part on all 3 of them.
Day 3 was really just a roller coaster of emotions. It started off being easy, breezy, beautiful. Unlike the top and the side, it was just really straightforward. We didn't have to deal with any little tiny detail work. We could just live our lives. And then, when the first 3 were finally finished, I felt a brief moment of self-accomplishment. I felt so good for about half a second. After that second was over, I took a good look at the wall of Bum Bum creams that sat before me and realized, oh my gosh, those 3 Bum Bum creams took so long. How am I going to finish the rest of them? So I quickly grabbed 3 more and got back to work.
And that's day 3. Once I finished the first 3, I realized I'm 1.5 behind. I need to really kick it up in day 4 and try to finish 3 in 1 day.
So I worked really, really hard and I pretty much bedazzled all day and I did not finish 3 in 1 day, unfortunately. But to be honest, I never really solved the glue issue where I would have to wait for the glue to dry before moving on. So I don't really know why I was expecting a different outcome when I literally did not change a thing.
We're here at day 5. And I finally finished the other 3.
I really sped up day 5 just so the video wouldn't get boring, but just know, this little portion took me like 7 hours. It's just really sped up. But yes, I did finish 3 more and I added it to my little wall of Boom Boom creams, and then I took all 6 for a little walk to my front lawn where I could record them in the sunlight. No matter how many ring lights I can put into my room, there is no comparison to how the sun makes these gems just sparkle.
I'm 6 in and I'm supposed to be 7.5 in. So I'm behind 1.5 creams. So I have to make up for that somewhere. But I don't really know where because it's taking so long. But I think we can do it. I think we can do it. One more thing I have to mention to you guys is our wall of Bum Bum creams is going to get a little bit smaller. It saddens me a bit because I like to visualize all of them there to see how many I really truly did and how many I have to go. Like, it's a mental thing. I like to visualize it right in front of me while I'm bedazzling. And I can't do that because 6 of these are being shipped out today. We're gonna lose 6 of them. I know, very, very sad. But that's what we have to do today. We have to ship out 6 of these and then do our 1.5 and try to make up for another 1.5. We'll see. We'll see how that goes.
Thank you so much for catching us up, Day 5, Michaela. You were great. But unfortunately, we no longer need your services, so we will never see you again. Now, as you can see from the little tiny Day 6 in the lower left corner, it is no longer Day 5. It is actually Day 6. Now, don't go and tell Day 5 Michaela. To be honest, I think she would be really disappointed to hear that none of her goals were actually met. I actually decided on Day 5 that I wanted the glue to sit for one more day before shipping them out, so I knew it was really set into place. After packing them up, I said goodbye and shipped them out, and this is our new Bum Bum Cream wall. I decided to take 2 Bum Bum Creams instead of 3, hoping that would be a more manageable number. And to be honest, it was. It seemed like it moved a little bit faster for some reason, but it was not fast enough. Since this is Day 6 and we're trying to move at a pace of 1.5 Bum Bum Creams a day, technically, I should have 9 Bum Bum Creams finished by the end of Day 6. But at the end of Day 6, I only finished the very tops of these 2 Bum Bum Creams. It is now Day 7, meaning we are 1 week in and we have 1 week left to go. I'm going to be honest with you guys, right now it's not looking very promising. We are moving at an actual snail pace. To stay on track, by the end of Day 7, I'm supposed to have 10.5 creams finished. And I couldn't even finish creams 7 and 8. I had to wait till Day 8 to finally finish those 2 creams I've been working 3 days on. Honestly, I was embarrassed to even add them to the wall because we are so behind. But there is a glimmer of hope that is leading us into Day 9. Mark Day 9 on your calendars, people, because it's a historic day. Day 9 is the day Michaela finally finds her common sense. We have solved the glue issue with the most obvious answer of them all. The answer to my glue issues is, while I'm waiting for the glue to dry on 1 set of Bum Bum Creams, I can work on a 2nd set. I know. There's no need for applause. We can settle down. But all jokes aside, in reality, I'm actually kicking myself, literally kicking myself, because why didn't I do this all along? I was literally watching paint dry. Well, it wasn't paint, it was glue, but it's the same concept. And although I didn't really finish any of the 4 creams I worked on Day 9, these 2 that I'm currently working on, I would say I got like 3/4 of the way done with them. And the other 2, I would say I got through 1/3 of each of them. And if you do the math, 3/4 plus 3/4 plus 1/3 plus 1/3 is 2 1/6. So I basically completed a little bit over 2 Bum Bum Creams in 1 day, which, yes, you guessed it, it's a new record. So on Day 9, I'm feeling somewhat hopeful. Even though I'm really behind, if I keep up at this fast pace, I just might be able to complete my deadline of 2 weeks. Without skipping a beat, we're moving right into Day 10 with a newfound speed. At this point, I might be faster than the Flash. Move over, Marvel. A new bedazzling superhero has emerged. I finish up jar 9 and 10 almost instantly with NASCAR level speed. And by almost instantly, I mean like 5 hours later. And then we move into Day 11 and I finish off jar 11 and 12. I stayed up till 3 a.m. making sure I did get those jars done. So when I had to wake up at like 6 a.m. on Day 12, I was not feeling great. I truly think it's some kind of miracle that I did drag myself out of bed that morning. We are now working on 2 brand new jars, jar 13 and jar 14. And I'm not sure if you guys enjoy these time lapses or you just find them redundant and annoying. So let me know. Let me know if they annoy you.
It's Monday morning and today is Day 11. I did a check-in last night, but I don't know if I'm gonna keep it because I was looking rough. I was not looking good. It was like 3 a.m. What day is it? Yeah, I need to throw these out, but these are all of the used gem packs I've used in the last like 2 days. I've been running through these gems. So much so that I realized I was gonna run out of gems. So I ordered more. Hopefully this will be enough. I got 4 of the small black gems. 2 more of the really, really tiny black gems. And then 1 gold and 1 white. I'm just hoping I calculated right. I guess we're doing an item check-in, so I haven't had to use any of the other gem picker-upper things because this one is holding strong. I'm so proud of this one. It was really cheap and I'm very impressed by it. This is nice, but for the price, I think I'm gonna switch to these. We're doing actually really good on glue. I ordered 2 glues and we haven't even gotten through the first one. That's enough of the item check-in. Let's do a progress check. Right now we have Bedazzle 12 Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Creams and we have 8 more to go. The plan has slightly shifted in a dramatic way. I realized I have something I need to do Thursday. I have a filming I need to complete Thursday, and Thursday is no longer in the question. So actually I have to complete everything on Wednesday. So everything has to be moved up a day. And so today being Monday, I have 3 days, 3 solid days to complete everything. I have to complete like 2.5 Boom Boom Creams each day. I've been working at a pace of probably like 1.5 each day, so I have to increase my speed by almost 2. And I already thought I was moving fast. So I think we're just gonna pull an all-nighter. I don't know. We're just gonna have to work really, really, really hard. Usually I would maybe call in some reinforcements, like my boyfriend, but he is not currently in this state. It will be done, I promise you that. It's just how we're gonna get there is questionable. Questionable. Yeah.
I don't have a health blog.
Right here, I can be seen questioning my life's choices and how I got to this point. For sure, I know it's all going to be worth it when they're all complete and I'm just looking at this stack of bedazzled Boom Boom creams. But for right now, I just gotta get through it and continue on.
I've been watching the Kardashians the whole time I've been bedazzling, and I just finished every single season. So now I don't know what to watch. I'm a little lost. If you guys have any movie, TV show, YouTube video, any type of entertainment suggestions, let me know, because I never know what to watch.
While trying to find a new show, I continue working on jar 13 and 14 and started on jar 15 and jar 16. The goal right now is to try to get all 4 of these done today, which might take us into like 4 a.m.
I'm breaking for a snack, and also to update you guys, I found a new show. I found a new show, and it's so, so good. It's called My Lady Jane. It's on Prime, and it's so good. Anyways, time to get back to bedazzling.
If you're thinking right now, wow, day 12 seems like the longest day ever. It just keeps going on and on and on. Yes, it is most certainly the longest day I've ever experienced in my whole life. But you know what? I have a good TV show on. It's actually really, really good. I highly recommend. I have some good snacks, and I'm bedazzling right now. What more could a girl want?
Right now it's midnight, and I'm really, really tired. Like, my bed is, I'm not even joking, like less than a foot away. And it's so tempting to just hop right in and fall asleep. But I'm gonna push through for a few more hours and see if I can get at least 2 of these done.
So yeah, our goal has slightly shifted. We no longer are trying to do all 4. We're just trying to do jar 13 and 14 because, to be honest, if we completed all 4 tonight, I probably wouldn't sleep at all. And considering I'm running on like 3 hours of sleep right now, currently, that's probably not the best idea.
It's almost 2:30 and I'm giving up. I'm going to bed. I was trying to make it till 3, but I just finished these 2. So I'm gonna call it a night. It's Tuesday, and that means we have 2 days, including today, to finish everything. This morning, I finished up the last 2 that I had from yesterday. And so that means we have 4 left. So we have to do 2 today and 2 tomorrow. Can we do it? Yes, we can. What is that from? Is that from Thomas the Train? I'm a little stressed. But I just need to calm down and believe in my bedazzling abilities and finish what we started.
As I'm grabbing jar 17 and 18, I notice my table is now covered in glue.
Okay, pause. Before I can move on, there's so much glue on this table, I need to wipe it off. Oh yeah, you can see it. That's all dried on glue. We're good.
Now that we have a clean surface to work on once again, I immediately start placing gems. I thought this clip was kind of satisfying, but now that I'm looking at it, it might be boring. Sorry. At this point, I finished the first season of My Lady Jane, and sadness filled my heart. I had to find something else. So I chose Jupiter Ascending, and I can't lie, it was a good movie, but there was a weird plot line where the son almost got married to his mom.
This is gonna be another late night, so I'm having my mom pick up Starbucks. She's the sweetest human ever, and she offered to do that, but I don't know what I want. And she's like, order it now, I'm almost there. So I gotta make some decisions. I see people who have these like really intricate Starbucks orders, and I want to be one of those people. I want to know exactly what I want at all times. But I'm the most indecisive person ever, so I never know what I want. After much back and forth, I decided to get a vanilla bean frappuccino. It doesn't have any caffeine in it because sometimes coffee caffeine just like really affects me for some reason. Like normal caffeine makes me jittery, coffee caffeine makes me want to like puke. It kind of melted. It's kind of warm. I just completed the top parts of these 2. And while these 2 are drying, we're gonna start on the last 2 Boom Boom creams. That sounds so good to my ears. When I first started and I was like finally completing the first 3, and I looked at the stack of 17 other Boom Boom creams in front of me, and I thought in my mind, there's actually no way I'm finishing all of these Boom Boom creams. There's literally no way. I don't know why I agreed to this. This is crazy. And now that I'm starting on my last 2 Boom Boom creams, it feels so good. It feels so good. I don't know how to explain it. It feels better than winning the lottery. I actually feel so accomplished right now. I mean, I still have like 12 more hours to go, I think. But I feel really good. Let's start the last 2.
Now that the warm vanilla bean frappuccino is coursing through my veins, I can start on the last 2. I know at the beginning of the video I was really regretting choosing to do all the detailing work on the top and the sides of the jars. But now that I'm on my last few jars, I'm actually really glad I did do the detailing work, even though it definitely added like so many hours of extra work, because it really does make each of the jars look so customized and special. So even though it was a giant pain in my butt, I'm glad I did it.
It is 1:53 a.m. and I think it's time to call it a night because I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I got maybe like halfway done, or maybe 3/4 done with 2 of them and halfway done with another 2 of them. So I think I'm putting myself in an okay position to finish tomorrow. I think we can do it. I think we can do it.
We have finally arrived to day 14.
Which is technically the last day I can bedazzle. 1, I have something going on tomorrow, and then 2, I have to let the glue dry before I can ship them out, so I have to finish them today. I finished 2 of the last 4 this morning. I got up early and did the bottoms of these 2, and so all we have left is 2 Boom Boom creams. We are at the finish line. Well, we're not at the finish line. We can see the finish line. This is exciting. My entire life for these past 2 weeks has been bedazzle, 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 and more bedazzle. I've literally dedicated 2 weeks to just bedazzling nonstop, and we can see the finish line. I'm very excited.
There was definitely a point in this journey, actually multiple points in this journey, where I thought we were not going to make it. Should I have told the buyer initially that it would take 3 weeks and not 2 weeks? Yeah, probably. But you know what's made under pressure? Diamonds. And while I didn't exactly make any diamonds during this process, we did end up making 20 very, very shiny things, which is kind of like a diamond. As I'm placing these last final gems on my final Bum Bum Cream, I'm breathing an actual sigh of relief because I've been so stressed out these last 2 weeks. But as I look back at all the sleepless nights and stressful days, I definitely think it was worth it just to see them all finished in the end.
You guys, it is 4:50 p.m. and I'm happy, so happy to say I finished them all. I finished every single Bum Bum Cream. I just have to let them dry, and then I can take my final video, and then we can send them out to their home. To their forever home. This is so exciting. I'm so happy, but actually a little sad to see them go. I'm not gonna lie. I might shed a tear or two when I finally ship them off. All right, I just did the math and I ordered 33 packs of gems. I have 8 left over, and each pack of gems, each pack of gems has 1,440 rhinestones. So if I use 25 packs, I used 36,000 gems. I individually placed 36,000 gems on 20 Boom Boom Creams. That's a lot of gems. Well, I'm just gonna let these dry and then take a final video with all the Boom Boom Creams, minus 6 that are already sent out, all the Boom Boom Creams that I have with me right now in one shot.
Here is me adding the last 4 Bedazzle Boom Boom Creams to our Bedazzle Boom Boom Cream wall. Here is all of our Bedazzle Boom Boom Creams, minus the 6 that I already shipped out. If you got to this point in the video, thank you so much for watching. You guys will have to let me know your thoughts in the comments. Did you think we were gonna make it to this point? I also wanna know if you guys enjoyed this type of video, this documentary-ish style of video. And of course, I really wanna know what you guys think of the final product. Do you think it was the right decision not to do the clear gems, or do you think that was a mistake and I could have just saved a bunch of time? After I was done showing off the creams outside, I brought them back inside and restacked them because I thought it was more satisfying with them stacked in 2s. And then I placed them back into their original boxes and got them ready to finally ship off. It was definitely kind of sad watching them go, but I really hope they are enjoyed and loved at their forever home. If you're wondering where to get any of the bedazzling supplies I used in this video and that I use pretty much every time I'm bedazzling, it's all linked on my Amazon storefront. If you enjoyed watching this video, definitely give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more content like this, subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching this video.